Hello guys, my name is Ekato Christian Saze. I welcome you to today's edition of the Chris Ekato Show. Let us quickly talk about two basic things that affect the economy of any nation. Two basic things that affect the reason why young people are not able to grow. One of those things that affects young people growth in life is a state of unbelief. A state of unbelief. The other thing that affects young people is actually a state of unemployment. Unemployment. These are the two things that makes it impossible for nations to grow their GDP. Now, what is unbelief? Unbelief is a rejection of belief. When people do not believe in their governments, they don't believe in their cultural values, they don't believe in the education they have received, they don't believe in themselves, they don't believe in God. It is actually a dangerous state for a young person to be in, a state of unbelief. It affects one's ability to grow himself and grow his mind and even find employment. Another thing that affects young people in the 21st century is unemployment. Unemployment. Inability for people to secure paid employment or self-employment. Now, what is unemployment? Don't forget that unbelief is a rejection of belief, and unemployment or unemployed is not engaged in a gainful employment. Any youth that is not engaged in any form of gainful employment is said to be in a state that is called unemployed state. Now, people who are involuntarily out of work, it is not like they choose not to work, but involuntarily, it is having to do with their own volition. There is just no work for them, there is no job for them, there is no employment for them. But that is not an excuse. That you are not, that there is no job for you from outside your sphere or from outside of your person does not mean you cannot create a job for yourself. You have opportunity of engaging in the business of products or services. That is actually what employment do. Whenever you are employed, you are providing either a service for somebody else or you are producing a product for somebody else. What you can do for people and get paid, you can equally do for yourself and get paid. So the state of unbelief and the state of unemployment are avoidable and one can grow out of it. All you need to do is to invest in your mind, observe your environment, observe your community, observe the place where you are. What can I do? Ask yourself that question. What can I do to add value to someone else and get paid for the value I have added? What products that creates solution to societal problem or a product that creates solution to another person's, even if it's one person, you can be employed to one person. You can, there are people who all their life, the services they render is just for one person. Imagine somebody who is a bodyguard. Bodyguards are well paid. People that protect other individuals, high net worth individuals. They are well paid. The person they are providing bodyguard services for wants to be protected so I can focus his mind on doing some other stuff. So now imagine people who model. People use their faces to model. People use their fingers to model. I have seen models who all they offer is the beauty of their nails. So I I encourage you if you're out there and you are existing or you are experiencing those two deadly situations, the state of unbelief and the state of unemployment. you can get out of unbelief. Pick God's word, study God's word, choose to believe in God. Whatever God's word tells you, believe that is what it is. You don't need to question, you don't need to doubt. All you need to do is to read, believe it, read, believe it. Whatever God tells you to do, do it. See, there was a time Jesus was hungry, and then he saw a fig tree afar off, the Bible said, and then he ran towards the fig tree. And what happened? He found no fruit on it. And then he cursed the fig tree. He said, from now on, let no fruit grow on you. Don't be that kind of a person that when Jesus comes, he does not see any fruit on. He said, from henceforth forever, let no fruit grow on thee. So don't walk in a state, don't live in a state when Jesus comes into your life. In the morning, afternoon, evening, he's looking for fruits. He does not see anything to eat. Unbelief produces unfruitfulness. Unemployment produces unfruitfulness. Unbelief produces a dangerous kind of unfruitfulness, and unemployment produces a dangerous kind of unfruitfulness. In short, when you live in unbelief, you cannot grow mentally, you cannot produce any intellectual property, and then when you are in a state of unemployment, you cannot grow economically, you cannot grow productively. So do everything possible to escape that twin state of unbelief and unemployment. I believe that in the course of the month, we will do more talks, we will do more expositions, not just when we talk about unbelief and unemployment. Let's talk about solution of how to escape unbelief and how to escape unemployment. All things are possible to him that believes. My name is once more Ekato Christian Osaze. I thank you for coming on this show. I encourage you to subscribe. I encourage you to like this post. I encourage you to make comment on this post. And then if you have any questions on any topic you want us to talk on, put on the comment below. If it is a question we know basically we cannot explain or we don't have expertise for, we invite people who are experts in those fields to come to you and talk to you. Don't forget, growth and movement is not the same thing. You can grow in grace, grow in relationship, grow in opportunities, grow in wealth, grow in talent, and then of course you can grow your habits. Thank you very much. God bless you. Bye. Have a great July. Bye.